Number 1-800-LOVE-191, fax number 310-854-4455. Dr. Drew is a board-certified physician and addiction medicine specialist. Tonight, we have the pleasure of having one of the Insane Clown Posse members in here, Violent J. Shaggy, who normally accompanies him, is having his face rebroken and having a little work done.
That's right. He's correcting his face was perfect. A mere mishap took place in Milwaukee at a JCW wrestling event where he broke his face, and now he's getting his face restructured back to perfection.
It's called a Lefort fracture.
Lefort? That's where a guy farts on you and break it?
Here.
What breaks?
All the facial bones.
The facial bones?
Face.
Yeah, face crushes.
So, listen, is your face sort of like...
Give me the skull. Give me the
No, I don't want to look at any more stuff. What I'm saying, though, is it's kind of like bridges going from one side to the other and up and down in a way, isn't it?
Some of it's, well, the zygoma is a big bridge, but in here there's big caverns with all kinds of stuff in it.
Right. And he had that broken how many months ago?
It was about 4 months ago. And when he take a hit of his cigarette,
right,
if you will.
Yes.
He would take a hit of the cigarette, and when he breathed it out through his nose, one line of smoke would shoot up and the other line would shoot down, and that's when we knew things were very bad with his face, you know what I mean?
And some come out of his eyes.
We didn't know exactly that he looked different because of the clown makeup. We never noticed it.
Right.
But once we saw the cigarette smoke shooting in two different directions out of his nose, we knew that he had not been healed correctly in the facial area.
Oh,
interestingly,
the tears of a clown.
I'm kind of hoping these guys smoke a lot more pot.
Yeah, it mellows them out.
Yeah,
pot.
Excuse me, cigarettes. I beg your pardon.
So he had this broken, and he didn't have time to correct it through surgery or anything because he had to move on with the tour. And now you have a little pause. And it's time to go back and fix it.
We have actually 6 days off.
Right.
Which is plenty for us. That's the biggest vacation we've had in about 7 years.
Wow.
So 6 days off. He is now under the knife. He is receiving reconstructive surgery by the world's greatest surgeons. They flew in Dr. You may be familiar with these doctors. There is Dr. Orton, who flew in from Germany. There is Dr. Spagnola, who flew in from France. Stop me if you've heard of any of these great facial surgeons. They're all working to reconstruct his face with robotic mechanisms, by the way.
Yeah, I'm picturing that. I'm hearing the $6 Million Man theme in the background.
Well, he will have what is known as a heat censoring eye, where he can see he can see animals at night. They got him in the new Cadillac, the heat sense, the night vision, if you will. Yeah. Or if you won't, it's still there. Yeah. He's got night vision in his left eye. All of this I can't really discuss because it hasn't been made public.
The government's watching over these.
Right. Let me tell you something. If I ever needed surgery, I would want to fly the doctor in, even if I was at the best hospital in the world.
Yeah. In fact, you'd fly out of town to fly the doctor over there.
I would. Yeah. No, I would insist that he got on a helicopter, circled and land back again, so I could say I flew in.
That's good.
The best doctor, the best money could buy.
But as for the show, just to let you guys know. Out of Shaggy and myself, I am a bit nervous because I usually have Shaggy by my side rubbing my thigh at this moment.
Right.
But without Shaggy here, it's quite okay because I am the more sexually active, sexually active member of the Insane Clown Posse. In other words, I have sex with probably 2, 3, 4 times the women that Shaggy has sex with. If Shaggy does in fact have sex with women, there's heavy speculation that it's men.
Concern is, though, Jay's pretty quiet, and so we don't make sure he can carry the show tonight. I talked to him before the show. He was telling me about how much he's having sex.
We'll see if we can coax him out of his shell. I
have been having a lot of sex.
And I asked him,
preparing myself for the show.
Did you wear the mask when you did? Oh, no, just the clown makeup.
No, see, the mask is like, I came out of my hibernation hotel to do the show with you guys. I wore the mask, but normally I'm in the clown makeup, which I have sex with, and it fulfills many of fantasies, you know what I mean, for these women to see with makeup. As a matter of fact, I go as far as to say about 80% of the women probably wouldn't be having sex with me if I didn't have the makeup on.
Or for a 280
right,
clown,
because they wouldn't know you were in a band.
Yeah,
I'm speaking of 280. You look like you bulked up a little bit.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's strictly muscular.
No, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm talking about on steroids or something. Like,
well, I'm going to go ahead and leave that one alone. But what
are you coming in at?
What I will say is I'm a rough 280 of solid Would you like me to take my shirt off?
Solid. No, you're solid.
Okay, I will be happy to peel up out of my shirt and
your
show
pants
you
would be nice.
What might appear to be sort of lumpy skin tissue is in fact solid.
No. I've said this about my partner, Jimmy Kimmel, many times, that he is a rippling 180 pounds of muscle. Unfortunately, he weighs 215. You see, that's the problem. It's the extra 45 pounds sitting, 35 pounds sitting on the 180 of rippling muscle.
Not only am I a musician, though, I'm a professional wrestler. I take my health very seriously. You can tell by my outstanding body that I take my health very seriously.
Hey, your body's a temple.
It is a temple that I worship, and I live in it, and I will be in it for quite some time, so I take it serious.
And right on.
Yes. That's more graffiti.
Sure you want me? I could take the shirt off if it make you guys more comfortable.
Let me give some plugs here, by the way. The Insane Clown Posse has 2 CDs, right, coming out?
2 separate albums.
Right. Coming out on Halloween.
On Halloween, the day the world celebrates the dead.
Both called Bizarre.
One is spelled B-I-Z-Z-A-R. The other one is spelled B-I-Z-A-A-R.
Right.
Bizarre.
One is red and one is blue, essentially. Oh. And it's got some 3D stuff going on. So, yes, Drew.
Speaking of blue, I saw your car in blue today.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. No, I mean, I'm sorry, the 2-seater.
Yes.
And that's your car.
All right.
Maybe this whole conversation could take place during a commercial break.
Yes.
Get back to the plug on the album. Thank you.
The album is coming out on, like I said, or like Violent J said, on Halloween. And there's going to be some in-stores where you can find the guys doing some signing, too. But let's
this
talk
album
to James.
Is pure masterpiece.
Well,
just let me say that. Let's get to the questions. But damn it, buy the album. It's coming out Halloween. All right. First question. How's your nipples?
James.
Yeah.
What's going on, James?
14.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, hey, Jay, what's up?
What's up?
Not much. Is Bizarre the 6th Joker card?
Bizarre is not the 6th Joker card, but I'm sorry, James. That's his name, James, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
James, how's your nipples?
Well, I'm a guy, so I don't know. You might
guys have nipples, James. Yours might have not poked out yet, but they're on their way.
All right.
Okay.
We're talking about the human body and sex, James. I mean, thank you. Buy Bizarre when it comes out Halloween. But if we could take the next caller, please. Concerns about your nipples, your scrotum, whatever. Let's get to this.
Drew, let's see if we can take some nipple. Let's make it nipple night. Tyler?
Hey, what's going on?
You're 16. How are your nipples?
They're doing all right.
Good. As Drew knows, I like a little nipple play. I'm not ashamed to admit that.
Hey, I just got to say one thing. The weekend cards will never die!
That's right! Woo!
Yeah.
You can smack Shaggy's face and break it. We'll never die. We'll never die. Even if my nipples caught syphilis in each one of them, I'd never die. Woo! Bizarre Halloween! Because we just keep living. You guys don't remember this. I was on this show in 1997 when we got dropped by Disney. Everybody said, so you the big one-hit wonder? Do you remember every other call that came in was like, you guys are going to be forgotten next year? We're not forgotten. We're all up in that ass. And we're still here, aren't we?
I got a little resuscitation kit here. This guy's got blow aneurysm in his head.
Put some paddles on it.
Come on, you guys, give me props. I'm still here. We're not going anywhere. We're here for the juggalos. I'm going to answer questions about your nipples. Come on. Woo! We're still here.
Jay, don't shoot your watch. A 2-hour show, buddy. We're still in the first break.
First break, 7 minutes.
Everybody give a moment of silence for Shaggy. Thank you. All right.
Marla? Marla?
Hi.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd inform...
Drew, hold on. See if we can get a quick rape question while Jay's on a roll. It's always funny.
Charlotte, were you molested as a child?
Go ahead.
Marla, what's going on?
Okay,
Marla.
I just thought I'd inform you and the listeners that Ralph Nader is for the legalization of marijuana
Great.
and the decriminalization of victimless drug crimes.
Fine. How's your clitoris?
I had a discussion. I was on Politically Incorrect with him, and I discussed this all with him, and I knew he was on board with this, but he was afraid to bring it up. He felt that it was sort of political hot potato, that he was being advised not to, so I'm glad to hear that he's standing by his principles.
Yes,
Really?
He's my hero.
All right, Marla. Oh, Jesus. You're 18 and Ralph Nader's your hero?
Yes.
How fat are you?
Oh, come on.
It's true. Come on. Are you a big gal, Marla?
No.
Seriously.
You're fat. No.
Please.
Marla.
I just happen to go to school and, worship nice people.
Okay, good.
Do you finger bang yourself, Marla?
Marla, thanks for your call. We're saving you from Jay.
I was trying to get into
Thank you very much, Drew.
Bye.
Thanks. All right. Come on. Let's get some sex calls for Jay. He's all hopped up. I'm scared he's going to jump on one of us.
Sarah, get him something.
Sarah, let's have some sex calls, please.
Please.
Danny?
Yeah.
You're 16?
Hey, how's
What's
it going?
Up? How's it going?
I'm trying to talk to Jay.
There he is.
Hey, Jay. I was wondering what's up with your guys' new tour. Are you guys going to be going? I saw Cottonmouth Kings, and they said you were going to be touring with you guys next year.
We've got a tour going out with a group. We're going out with Suicidal Tendencies. We're going out with...
Really?
We're going out with Nashville Nedden, I will say, because I don't know if I can pronounce their last... Nashville Posse is
the
name of the group.
Right.
We're also going out with Confrontation Camp, which is Chuck D and Professor Griff's new band. And also we are talking with the Jim Rose Circus Sideshow.
Oh my God. Those
now,
guys.
What's the caller's name?
Danny.
Danny.
Yeah.
Does your scrotum flake if you scratch it too often?
Nah, not too much.
It doesn't flake. Okay, keep it moist and it shouldn't flake.
Okay.
All right,
Danny.
Hey.
Yeah.
I had a question real fast about DXM.
Yeah.
I wondered, if there's any sexual effects on it.
Don't know much about it. It keeps coming up. I've never seen anybody. I've not had much clinical experience of people being exposed to it. It comes up in discussions whenever I'm talking about ecstasy. People want to blame DXM for the...
What's DXM?
It's just another sort of designer hallucinogenic.
It's sort of like when you eat Chinese food, the MSGs make you tired.
Right.
It's very similar to that, as
Is
Dr.
that true,
Drew will
Drew?
tell you.
I'm not clear what DXM is, frankly. I have no experience with it.
I will tell you this, though. Dr. Drew is very similar sounding to Dr. Dre. And let's just hope when Suge Knight gets out of jail, he doesn't accidentally pick your name out of the phone book, right?
It could happen. Yeah, Drew's listed.
I'm thinking.
Jennifer?
Hello?
Hey.
Hi, what's up?
Hey, you're 16.
Yeah, hi. I've been listening to you guys for like a long time.
Great. What's going on?
Oh my God, I love you guys so much.
Thank you.
So, I'm like really nervous.
Let's hear about those nipples. Come on, babe. Are they perky or do they sag already at 16?
Oh, they're perky.
Oh, they're perky. Okay, they should be till about roughly 25, maybe.
Yes, enjoy
till they
those
start
nipples.
to drop.
Oh, I love them. I play with them all the time.
I think you
they're
added a little playtime for Jay tonight, by the way.
Hey, I'd
with
be
your
happy to
playtime.
flick them inside out, whatever you'd like.
I can lick them.
All right, hey.
Come on, you're 16. I got cases pending as it is. Let's get to the question.
All right. Well, I've been like having like leakage for like about 3 months.
You know, I'm gonna leave this one up to you guys.
And where's the leakage from?
Huh?
Where's the leakage from?
Like the nipple itself.
Well, Jay might be into this.
You know what?
Jay, are you into that at all?
Did you know that
The lactating stuff?
New York is playing New York this year in the World Series? Damn it, that's
crazy, isn't it?
I heard about that. I couldn't believe it, man. How about those leaky nipples? I'll tell you something right now about those nipples. What you want to do is you want to go ahead and twist them. All right? Get yourself a Ziploc. Put it around the nipple. Pull the Ziploc as tight as you can. Cut the circulation off.
Very good, yeah.
Have somebody flick it. If it makes a noise, like you can hear, if it stiffens up, it should close the hole of the leakage and go ahead and go to sleep. And let's forget we ever had this problem.
Drew,
all right.
Would sealing the nipple work, or would that not be it?
I don't know. My shirt gets wet.
I see.
Any chance you're pregnant?
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay, that would be a cause of this, all right?
Yeah, but is it supposed to happen like that soon?
They can. Are you on any medication?
I was on Paxil.
Paxil can do this?
I was on birth control.
Birth control kind of can do this, and thyroid problems can do this.
I'm on both of them, and I have had no problems with my nipples leaking at all.
But you should preoccupy with nipples. Maybe
Jennifer,
something's happening to them.
Yeah.
you're on Paxil and you're on birth control. Why might you be pregnant if you're on birth control?
I don't know. My boyfriend thinks he has super sperm.
Meaning you missed some pills?
Huh?
Meaning you missed some pills?
No, I don't take them.
No,
Let me tell you something
Listen, any guy who announces he has super sperm is always like borderline retarded and shouldn't have kids.
Listen, I could have sex with your mom and I'd get you pregnant. That's how popular and powerful my sperms are.
This guy is sick.
That's a whole nother subject.
So what should she do? Drew.
She needs to see a doctor because she needs a thyroid check. Sometimes pituitary tumors can do this. There are other things that can do it.
Yeah. Hey, Sarah, what's going on over there with the phone lines? What's happening? Anderson, you got a slide in there? I've been staring at the same two calls on the screen for the last 40 minutes.
Well, it's a very
Unacceptable.
It's a
I've
very
never
important
seen this
subject.
before.
The wet nipples are something we need to discuss, I think, wholeheartedly, don't you guys?
Oh, yeah. Hey. Hello?
Hello?
What's up? What's your name?
My name's Rebecca.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
What's your question?
Well, my question is, so often on the show, it seems like you guys talk about how if a girl's, like, having sex and stuff, that, she must have some sort of history of molestation or something.
No, that's not it at all. When we get
when were you raped, Rebecca?
No, when somebody is